Oh, Alice or Kim, do you mind turning the music off for me? Because you're up there before they, there you go. Music off. We're ready to go. Welcome to Wing It Wednesday, guys. So we'll wait for some people to sign on before we get started. Hopefully they didn't hear the music and block us right away. I'm running a little bit late, but we just got done. Kim got done teaching a stitching class, so Martha's still here stitching away together. So the sun came out finally today, which is actually really nice. And from my understanding, we're going to have like a week of like wonderful weather. No rain, 70s. I just hope we have the cool nights along with that. That's my favorite part. So we have a lot of show and tell today. I think that's what we're going to do. I did bring some things to demo, but maybe we'll leave that for Saturday. Once again, I have a lot of things going on, so I never finished my fall cards, but it's on my to-do list. So one of these days, I will share those with you. So today we're just going to go through some of the new products that came in. Impression Obsession, one of my favorite companies, and they really support the small independent brick and mortar stores, so I love them. Has some new slimline cling stamps. This is a double set, and they're just the treetops, and then you have the treetops with the birds. And once again, they are slimline, but you can also make smaller cards out of them. So this is one of their new ones. This is the birch tree stamps. You can see that. And this might be an older one, I'm not sure. I think, but we haven't had it because we had summer, and it's just the fir tree, the background. So these would be beautiful. Oh, sorry, I hit the camera. These would be beautiful done with ink backgrounds and over stamping these. So these are 3 of the new cling sets that came in. They have a couple new dies. They have this really cute little standing deer die. And he's actually quite large, so you can see he's probably like 4 inches tall. That cute little sweet, and that doesn't include his little antlers. This one I love because it's kind of, I would say, like, it's that old-fashioned Santa Moon, and it has like the stitching in his beard. So I could see, this definitely done up in a card. Brings back kind of like, oh my God, I remember when that was really popular. Let's see what else we got. We got their tiny leaves. They were back in stock. This is an oldie but a goodie. We've had it for years, but they're tiny little leaves, and they're perfect for doing a wreath, actually adding into your cards for little embellishments. This is brand new. It's the large jolly word, and you can see it's quite large. And a couple new, a new stamp, which I love. We're probably going to save this one for winter stamp camp. There's Snow Place Like Home with the little snowmen in the back of the pickup truck. There are several others in this series done by Lindsay Ostrom, and I really like her. They're fun and whimsical, and we got their fall ones in. She always does kind of a, she has that whimsical touch to them, and she does such a great job. Okay, let me see what else we have. For my mixed media friends, we have some new matte wax. We got some different colors. We have Firebird, which is kind of like that rust orange color. We have a green patina. A couple other new ones. I got these in because we're going to be, once I complete my project, we'll be having another mixed media project using some of these products. Another kind of cool die for planners or even on your card making, and you can use these on layouts. Goes really well with the other die that I used with on my little clipboard. They're called planner tabs. And you can see the assortment that you got. You got the two flag dies, but they fit perfectly inside each other so that you can mat them too. We have a release from MFT that just came in. I love this color palette. They're paper pads, and you can see all the different stripes and dots and such. We have, let's see what else we got from them. We got a couple of stencils that we've been out of. This is that it's kind of, I think they call it a watercolor wash. So you can stencil the outside and kind of get that kind of wonky design. They have a new slimline box card die. So look for some samples coming up and this being used in classes coming up. And the box is actually this size because this is an insert of hills and waves that go inside the box. And maybe if I can open this, you can kind of see a little bit better. So, and these are the sides. This is probably the length of the box because that's a side. This is the back of the box. And you get all these little tabs and pieces. I saw, Suzanne, we signed you up. Allison called this morning. Yep, and I'll be talking about Stamp Camp. I've been working on the samples. This is a new scene. There's two different scenes and some sentiments. Kind of like that old-fashioned feel to these. I love this one. This is a really cute one you can put on your envelopes, but you can also use it on your cards for a card front. A very special Christmas wishes enclosed. You can put that on your envelopes. This card is filled with love, and you can put that on the back of your cards. And here's to a holly jolly holiday. There is the Merry Christmas script die. So you have the words and then you have the shadow. This is a nativity, a smaller size nativity set, but they did a super great design of this in that slimline. And that was beautiful. And then we got these cute little penguin guys for some winter fun. So those are a small order that we got in from MFT. Let's see what else we have in this basket. Just back in stock, we got the maple leaves from Hero that I did a ton of samples in the store. So this came back in stock. And we had a couple requests for a big maple leaf. And we have the die, and this is the the layer that goes on top. So you're going to get all those little vines. So you can do this with your Distress ink pads and sprays and such, and then put the top piece on. And so it gives it more of a dimensional kind of look. We received some waffle flour. We will be getting in their new stencil mat. Those are on back order, pre-order, whatever. So they're coming in down the road. But we also have a nice collection of sentiments. And I love their sentiments. I love the mixed font, and they stamp beautifully. And some of the sets come with dies. You can get them with the dies, so they will cut out your words. And then we also sell them separately. This is just kind of a whimsical stamp set. You know, what's up, Buttercup? Let's get together. Can't wait to catch up with you. So glad we're friends. You know, just to really kind of goes with the coffee theme, but there are sentiments in here you can use anytime. another just kind of generic saying, you know, just because. I love that. Just because. That's why I'm sending you a card. And a little bolder, you know, kind of scripty sentiments. This one we've had before. We got back in stock because we sold out. And it's just kind of essential. They call it the essential sentiment set. So just, you know, those generic sentiments that you always want. You know, hello, thinking of you, get well, thank you, you know, happy birthday. So check those out when you're in the store, and those should all be up online. For the scrapbooking ladies, we've got these new templates in. This is a page template, design 1, and they have design 2. And you trace these on your cardstock, and then you can use an X-Acto knife to create that template and do something as that looks like this. You can see where they traced it and cut it out, and then you just insert your photo. So it makes scrapbooking really easy. You don't have to think about it. And this is another design, and you can see how they used it in that setup. So these are from Simple Stories. Back to Waffle Flower. They have their set of brushes, and you know, I pretty much believe like all the brushes from all the different companies are very, very similar. I don't know that one is superior to the others. I do like the fact I kind of prefer the ones that have a colored handle and a white brush, because I don't clean them, and on the darker bristles it's hard to know what color you put on, you know, the last time you used it. So, you know, when I have my brushes, I, you know, use, you know, my light green are for my lighter shades of green, and then I have the darker primary set from Taylor, so those are for my darker greens, so on and so forth. And I think they're all pretty much around the same price point. Waffle Flower might be a little bit less expensive, I think, than some of the other companies, but this is their new set. And what I do like that they have two, and I put one together. It comes like this. It is a stand for your brushes, so you can, it doesn't matter what brush company you have, it just has all your little brushes. And I think one of the coolest thing is they actually give you this little mini screwdriver, which I'm going to put in a really good spot because we're always looking for a little Phillips head screwdriver. So they include that in there. And it comes flat, but you can see you have the little side pieces and the screws. And you don't have to know anything about tools to put this together. Little screws at the top and the bottom, and there you go. So I like that setup. So these are Waffle Flower. Couple classes we have coming up. This is just a really simple sample. We kind of are getting back in the groove. We're going to do a beginning Copic class. So we're choosing a flower just because it's, you know, the areas are big and they're easy to work on when learning how to blend colors. So we're doing, we'll be doing flowers like this. And here's just a simple card that I made using this stamp. This is from Pink Fresh, and it has the die cut that will cut them all out. But so we're going to get back into that. So we have scheduled the beginning class for Copic markers. We've been having beginning pencil classes and watercolor classes right along. Charlene's been doing those. And so now the Copic is something I teach, and I feel like we're at a place where we can kind of start back with that. This is one of the book classes from 49th and Market. You can order the kit. I will be figuring out the price. We got everything in, and this is their fall book. Finally, everything came in stock, so there's a date on the schedule. And this is done Zoom. If you can't do the Zoom and you still want the kit, we'll send you the instructions. But this is the fall book class from 49th and Market. So people have been waiting patiently for everything to arrive, and we got the last of the products in the other day. We have dates on the calendar for our holiday stamp camp, and that there are in-store classes, and we actually have a Zoom class on a Sunday. The other thing, if you can't make the Zoom class and you can't make the store classes and you are interested in a kit, you can still get the kit because it's pretty much the only class that I give photos and step-by-step instructions that you can do on your own. So look for those dates because at the end of October, November, we'll be here before you know it. So we're, I think I have 6 cards designed already. Some of the products that I wanted to use are trickling in, so we're waiting for those to come in. And I'm planning on using a couple of those My Favorite Things stamps that came in. So those came in yesterday, and so I'll be coloring tonight.
Sharon, I can't do a credit card payment.
Why?
Because the machine's not there and I don't know how to do it.
It's on the sign. Oh, it's by the wall. You'll see it.
Hang on.
It's there. Sorry. Let me just step away for a second. Did you find? I just moved it closer to the other plug. Did you find it for her? And lastly, I just want to say Sue Dries has been doing, gosh, she said for over 10 years, our blog on our Monday feature card showcase. And she just retired from that position. And I just want to, give her a shout out. Thank you so much for all your hard work and your creativity and your inspiration that so many of our customers loved. And, in that respect, we will miss you. It's not that she's not ever making a card, but she won't be doing that. The torch has been passed on to Kim, who does classes in the store. And this was her first blog post. So what she did is she used this big 6x6 stamp from Photoplay and showed how you can make, just color the whole design. And then she spoke about doing spotlighting, where you're just using coloring sections of a card. And she said that she used washi tape to divide where she was going to color and not color. And so this was her first blog post. So thank you, Kim. She doesn't know what she got herself into.
Nope.
But I told her she buys all the stuff. Now she might as well use it. So thank you, Kim. But another way to do the spotlight is actually stamp this and then just color the sunflower. Don't color any of this other product in the back. So you can do that with any stamp, and it's kind of, an old technique that we did years and years ago. I know. Happy retirement, Aunt Sue. I know. But she'll still be in the store. It's not like she's not making cards, and I'm sure she'll be here and there dropping off a card, that we'll share. So I really appreciate that. I remember going back to Sue. I remember the day she came into the store and she said, "You know what you should do, Sharon? Every once a week, feature a card and post a card and give instructions." And I said, "That's a great idea, Sue. Do you want to do it?" And she kind of fell into it. I just couldn't possibly do that. Just with everything else I do, I just couldn't add another thing. And so that's how she kind of got hookered into it. So, but she lasted 10 years. So God bless her. Thanks again, Sue. So I think that's all I have to show you for today of the new things that came in. And, oh, you know what? We have a package. I don't know what's in there. Let me see what we got. Now, none of this is in our system yet because it is all new. Let's see. It might not even be fun stuff. Who knows?
It's all fun
might be boring. Oh, yep. Actually, it's just for me. It's not any product for the store. They're sending us samples for
That's pretty.
products from Ciao Bella. It's a company from Italy, and we do already carry some of their papers, but they carry a lot of chipboard products, and this is one of their chipboard books, and this is some of the paper that they have, like the quality of the paper. So one of the companies that is now carrying them, you can see, oh, look at that. That's a really cool stencil. So they have a vast assortment of different products. So I guess this is something I will be like kind of browsing through and seeing, what else we can add to our collection in the store. So I think that's it for now.
Martha, is this your
I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Anybody have any questions out there?
Maybe it's yours.
So I guess not. So what I'm going to just say, everybody have a great week. Check out our calendar. We have October finally filled with classes. And I think we're still working on a couple samples. I know I'm working on a sample. I'm doing a slimline gnome card class. And in between my coloring for Stamp Camp, I'm doing a gnome, getting that in there. A post on organizing your room. Well, Carol, that would be nice if my room was organized. So if anybody is out there, maybe we can share pictures of an organized room. I don't even know what an organized room would look like. I think once in all the years that I've been doing it, it was organized. And then, you know what? I think because I have so many projects going on, I'm doing Stamp Camp here, I'm doing gnomes here, I'm like trying to get back to my glimmer machine and doing foiling and so I know I can honestly say my room is not the room that I would show an organized room. But if somebody does have a room, then take some pictures and we'll share them. Bring them in and I can kind of, let everybody see what a room.
And then hire them.
Yeah. I know we have a bunch of different systems, that will help organize, but yeah, I'm not there. And you guys totally get it because you see the back table in the store. That's what my life is in a nutshell. And in fact, because I know it would never be clean, this is the sign that I have at the back table, and I should have bought 5. One for my stamp room, one for the back room. It says, "Welcome to our beautiful chaos." It is what it is. I try my best. So with that, I'm going to say, everyone, have a great rest of the week. Enjoy it. The sun is out there. If you have an opportunity, get some fresh air, do that. I will be back here on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. And have some other new fun things to share with you. So have a great couple days, and thanks for joining me. Bye.